Oh my gosh, 76 of you in here before I even got the stream going. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you guys have been doing great. Little bit later stream than normal because I spent most of the day getting a brand new phone and like phone plan set up, so spent a lot of time doing that, and now we are officially streaming and hopefully gonna find some trophies today. With all the fresh servers to go through, I think we have some decent chances of finding some good stuff. Also, something was just discovered that is actually pretty incredible. Joshua, thank you so much for renewing your membership, dude. 4 months as a member of the Scare Crew. That is awesome. Thank you so much, dude. But as I was saying, we discovered something pretty cool. This was actually discovered by Mel's Gaming, I believe, if you guys are familiar with her. She does a lot of content on Call of the Wild, but she realized that the Mule Deer diamond score is now 312. So there's a pretty good chance that level 4 diamonds will be a decently common thing. Like, not overly common, but it's lowered enough to where the really cool level 4 rack has a chance at making diamond now. Because I've killed a couple that were 312. And diamond is now 312.10. So some of the level 4 mule deer might actually make it now, which is actually really cool. Definitely one of the coolest things that I really didn't even realize until that was pointed out to me. And also they fixed the bugged rack, which was also not in the patch notes either. So Mule Deer actually got a couple pretty cool fixes, which is awesome. Really happy to chase after some of them, which is why we're on Rancho right now. That is a little bobcat. But these are just some regular, normal mule deer over here. Not really anything too insane. I want to check these lakes to see if they're still just as good as they used to be. Hey, DeAndre, how's it going, dude? Welcome. Nice, CR. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. How is everybody else doing? Hey, Jana. Hey, CW. Hey, Luke. Austin. Bison. Jackson. Float Goat. Sticky Shot. Ashley. Christian. Tomlet. CR. Drew. Austin. James. How's everybody doing? Hey, Tucker. Hey, G-Dog. Yeah, they fixed the bugged rack, and they also lowered the diamond requirement by, like, I think it's 2 points for the mule deer, so mule deer hunting is going to be pretty interesting. Not only will we see some new racks making diamond, but we will also have one of the ugliest racks in the game fixed finally, which is amazing. Super awesome. However, there was something interesting that happened with the rack when they fixed it. I don't know if it's bad or good, but the tines aren't as straight as they were. They're kind of like squiggly. I'll have to show you guys in the trophy lodge towards the end of this stream, but it's interesting to see. They're very different than what they were before. But honestly, I don't know if I hate it. Like, I kind of like it, but in a weird, ugly way, you know? Yeah, Kevin, they definitely can now. They definitely can. Yeah, Freddy, they sound amazing. Some of the best sounding guns ever. Hey, Blitz, how's it going, dude? How you doing, man? You got a diamond red deer? Nice, dude. That's awesome. Got an initial spawn albino stag on my Quattro. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, Blitz. That is the one upside to the 223 now. For that AR one, at least. It does have very controllable recoil. And a very fast follow-up shot. So, I think that is what's going to make it get used out of everything about it. Yeah, 530 Gator is max score. So yes, that is very big. That is extremely big, actually. There can be muleys over here, so we gotta keep checking this area. Oh. Well, that's one right there. There's also one right here. And there. Is there a bobcat spooking them? That actually might be the bobcat right there. The bobcat might be running down the side of the hill. Yeah, there it is. Wrong scope. Do I have the Argus on anything? I don't think I do. No, I took the Argus off of everything. Come on. There, we'll do that. We shall try this. Can we zoom in enough to spot it? Level 6. Okay, so nothing crazy. Ooh! Oh my gosh! Hi! Oh my gosh. So about what I was saying about Mule Deer, we're about to see what this guy scores. And then I can show you guys the new diamond requirement. Holy! Oh my gosh. That is insane. That's an uneven rack too. I've been getting a lot of those recently. Which is a little unlucky, but... I mean, it's still 5 regardless. Even if it is kind of a weird dude. Oh, that's gonna be such a long shot. What did I hit? What did I hit? I'm actually really confused now. I don't know what I just hit. There had to have been a rock in the way. That is the ugliest level 5 I think I've ever seen, though. That thing is so mismatched and weird looking. Such a strange buck. It was a branch? It definitely could have been, you're right. That would be quite sad if it was a branch. Yeah, he's out of here. We're gonna have to track him down. Oh, maybe? Let's go to the Argus. Okay, he is just not slowing down. Oh, wait. That might have been low. No, we got him. We got him, guys. Oh my gosh. That shot, that had to have been close to 400 meters. That's wild. Yeah, that is a very interesting one. For sure. What a way to start the stream out, though, guys. That's awesome. That is an amazing way to start things out today. Yeah, they don't lift their heads anymore when they're drinking. However, they lift their heads much more often when feeding. So they kind of like swap them around. It used to be the other way. Oh no, Drew, that's unfortunate, man. Hopefully it'll be done by tomorrow. Yeah, very weird rack for sure, Luke. Very strange rack. We're gonna have to get closer to it before I'll really know if I like the way it looks, though. Because from a distance, that thing looks ugly. But hopefully it'll look better up close. Sometimes those wonky racks, you just need to get closer to them, and then you kind of see the cool factor of them, I guess. So we'll see. This is funny because like the last 2 diamond mule deer that I've killed have been wonky like that. This one and then the one from the short that I posted yesterday have both been very weird. And those are the only 2 mule deer that I've killed since this update. Or the only 2 level 5s, I should say. So it's really interesting that we've had 2 very uneven muleys in the past week. Where's the best spots for mule deer? You know, I'm actually not entirely sure because they switched them around this update. So I'm still kind of discovering the hotspots myself, but this lake still seems to be pretty solid. Seems to be a good lake. How do you tell if it's max weight? So by now most people, well, not most people, but there's a few people that have compiled like spreadsheets and stuff like that that lists every single max weight for every species. You can find it through there, and then a lot of times max weight will be an even number. That's another way to kind of know if you've hit a max weight animal sometimes, but it's not like a guarantee because sometimes you just get lucky and they have even numbers. But I would look up the spreadsheets. Just Google max weight for every animal in Call of the Wild and it should bring it up. Look at that beauty. Let's see what it looks like. That is a 327. Oh my gosh, that's a big deer. So, wow. This is half the big rack. And half the, I guess, the weird rack that used to be crossed in those back tines. What a way to start the day. It's close to max weight as well. So, for Mule Deer, 210 is max weight. This guy's 208.99. And he's got half of the big rack. I bet if he was just a little bit heavier, he might have had the second antler. to be the full big rack, which would have been stunning. Would have been so cool to get that, but this is still pretty nice. It's definitely not the greatest looking diamond mule deer in the world, but I mean, a diamond's a diamond. I'm happy with it regardless. And 373 meters. 308 did great. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Pretty impressive. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Yeah, he joined at the perfect time, and I did plan to stream earlier, but I had to go in and get a new phone set up with a brand new data plan. So, yeah, that took up most of the day. And then during the time that I wasn't doing that, I was finishing some editing, so spent a lot of time doing that today. And then we're just now getting to the streaming part. Let's head over here and see how that area is. What lake am I at currently? This one right here. I'm not exactly sure what people call this one, but this is where it is. It's next to Casa de los Valenzuela. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Got 3 Troll Cape Buffalo this week. Got a redemption one today, scoring 154.20. Nice, dude. It's unfortunate you had so many trolls, but it always feels good to get that diamond after a bad streak like that. Do you like NASCAR? I used to watch a little bit of it, but not a ton. Any clue why I've not got my pack yet? I'm not sure, man. You should. There is a known bug at the moment where it's not showing up for some people. I don't exactly know too much about that, though, but I believe it was mentioned in one of the social channels for Expansive Worlds. That's wild, Uber. That's a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow. Yeah, Snowy Day, they can now. They just made a change that lowered the diamond requirement. The diamond requirement used to be 314, it's now 312.10. So we should start seeing level 4 diamonds making it, or level 4s making diamond a little bit more. Previously, I had only seen one of the level 4 big rack actually make it. But now I think we'll see it quite a bit more, and I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, gotcha, Hunter. Okay, so that's something to take note of, I guess. Apparently, if your game isn't fully updated, it might not show up in the store. So if your game's not fully updated, maybe wait until it's finished doing the update and then look for the weapon pack. Because it was the same for me now that I think of it. I didn't actually have the DLC show up in my library until I switched over from the creator build over to the official build. It did not actually show up till I switched over, so that actually is a good point. Mule Deer drinks same time on Rancho. Their time has not been touched. It's still 14:30 to 17:30. Hey, Hollow, how's it going? That honestly doesn't surprise me. A lot of that's based on connection. I imagine that if you have a couple people that are very, very low ping and have really good internet, then it might be a little bit better, but anytime there's like any type of ping difference, it's gonna be kind of rough for geese. What's my favorite gun so far? Definitely the 308. 308 takes the cake this update. No, B-Boy. It'll only, or yes, or no. So basically the way it works is anything that's in your lodge before the update, it's not going to change. Whatever medal it had will still be the medal. But anything that we shoot from now on will be judged off of the new score requirement. Yeah, I did see that, Tomlet. You get about 600 to 700 cash for geese now. It used to be like 1,000. Honestly, it's not that big of a nerf because I was still able to make quite a bit off of goose hunting the last few days. In 2 days, we killed probably 500 geese and made like 300,000 cash. Because I believe in like a 2-hour stream, we were able to kill like... What was it? I can't remember exactly how much it was, guys, but I think it was like 200 at least. Like between 150 and 200 geese we were able to kill in 2 hours. Which is quite a bit. If you can kill 150 geese in 1 hour, or I mean in 2 hours, that's like 100k right there. So it's still pretty good. It's definitely not as crazy as it was before, but it's still a very great way to make money. Oh my gosh, what's that one? Yeah, that's a good 4. It doesn't have a chance of making it, but we will take it down because I like that rack a lot. Down he goes. Lou, thank you for renewing your membership, dude. Much appreciated. 3 months as a part of the Scare Crew. I really appreciate the support. Couldn't speak for a second there. There it is, 274. Good looking buck. You know, I'm pretty happy that we started out with Mule Deer today because it got us a pretty cool diamond. And we're seeing a lot of Mule Deer. I feel like they definitely moved them away from that hotspot that used to be crazy good. A couple of the hotspots, actually. Because the last couple times I've checked them, there hasn't been much. But they're definitely more plentiful over here. Which is cool. Can't get me that easy, net worth. I know the joke to that one. I've heard it a few times. You can't trick me. Nice, Oakley. That's awesome. Congratulations on your great one. What's the rarest fur type in the game? I actually don't know. I know melanistic for red deer is very rare. I mean, technically, I'd say the fabled piebald because it can only be on a great one whitetail. And it's, you know, a very rare thing to even have happen on that. But I'm not going to count that because only the great one can have that. And the great one's kind of like a special thing, you know. So I'd say the rarest non-great one. Rare is definitely either melanistic red deer or possibly the melanistic pheasant. That's another that's very hard to find. It's kind of hard to choose. Like, there's a lot of them that are very rare. Oh my, how is that ending up over there? Place, remove. That was weird. What is this? Why does it keep placing there? Remove. Place, okay. It worked that time. That was strange. How do you turn down the dot in the middle? So you go into the system settings, the game settings, and then you scroll down and it is right here. Reticle shape, reticle color, and reticle size. You find it in the reticle shape. You can change it to where it says none. And that will take away the crosshair completely. Or if you want a very minimalistic one, you can do the dot where it'll just be like this tiny dot in the middle of your screen. Which, we might actually try using that a little bit for, just something different. And let's change colors. Let's go with the, like, bright pink, and we'll do the medium-sized dot, I guess. Oh gosh, that's kind of ugly looking. Never mind. We will switch it up, though. We'll use a different crosshair that we have not used. Just to kind of switch it up. Oh gosh. This reminds me of something, but I can't remember what game this reminds me of. We're just gonna do this and see how it goes. I don't really have too high of hopes for this crosshair right here. I definitely like the just traditional crosshair better. In like the smallest form that it has. 308 AR versus Ram. If we see some bighorn, we will definitely shoot them. Yes, Johnny, it is true. 312 is diamond for mule deer. It is fantastic. We actually got a diamond mule deer. I don't know if you were in here when we got it. One of the first things we got was a diamond mule deer. It was a really wonky one. Almost max weight. Half the big rack, half the rack that kind of crosses with the back tines. It was a pretty weird looking one. But still cool. We had like a crazy 373 meter double lung shot with the 308. Let's see what type of mule deer we see around here. It's about the end of their drink time, so we are going to have to take that into account. They're probably going to start moving out. But we might be able to catch a few of them before they're gone. Our dog's growling, so there's a bobcat near. But where? Where is this bobcat? Is that its tracks? Yeah. That's a max weight estimate. This could be a good one. It definitely ran right through here. It definitely ran through here. Holy spamming. Yeah, that's been happening a lot more, Kyla. Been happening a lot more the last few days, unfortunately. Hey, Jackson, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We might hunt a little bit of whitetail, Hampton. We're kind of just bouncing from server to server and seeing what we can find, since there was a pretty big update today that reset a lot of the populations on 4 of the different maps. So this is like the perfect time to go trophy hunting, because there's going to be a lot of fresh populations in multiplayer. So we'll definitely search some whitetail, as well as the mule deer like we have been. And we'll probably maybe even look for a little bit of bobcats so that we can shoot them with the 223. That would be quite a lot of fun. Where did this little dude go? I just want to see where this bobcat went, because it's a really heavy one. This is a max weight estimate, so it could be good. Yeah, Trippy, it is. Oh, really, Johnny? I did see a couple people saying the spawns seem to be increased for them, but I haven't hunted them enough to really notice. I might have to try and do a bit more grinding for them. Hey, maybe we can get another albino as well. That would be amazing if we could get another albino. Have we not seen this thing yet? It can't be that far ahead. I'm not entirely sure when the 12-hour stream will happen. I've been pretty busy the last week, and it's just gonna continue to be busy for the next few days. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll find a time for it eventually, and I will let you guys know when I know. But as of now, I don't have a date for it. Mythical. Well, it's going down. Perfect. Just got a diamond Gemsbach like 2 minutes ago. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I probably will, DeAndre. I try to do it on usually a Sunday. Because Sundays are always the day when the most amount of people are able to watch the streams. So I try to do 12 hours on a Sunday. Saturdays or Sundays. But it will most likely be a Sunday. I'll just have to figure out which Sunday works best. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Owen. It's definitely not fun. How'd you get the reticle on the screen? You are able to get it through the system settings right here. You just click on game settings, scroll down, and then there's this right here that says reticle shape. Which, you know what? Let's change. We're gonna go to the circle now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I actually hate this one, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna try all of them out today, I guess. Since they're a part of the update, we might as well. Nice, Phantom. That's awesome, dude. That's a pretty lucky thing to spot as your first animal. That reminds me, something very similar happened when my wife got Yukon for the first time. She jumped on Yukon, and the first thing that she spotted was an albino grizzly bear. I've looked for a long time for an albino grizzly bear and never got one. and her first animal on Yukon was an albino grizzly. I mean, it can be turned off, but I'm not personally turning it off for now because it's new and I'm gonna use the new stuff so that you guys can get an idea of what it's like. If you're talking about yourself, yes, you can turn it off. It's right here. It's in the reticle shape. You just toggle it to none. Let's just go back to the regular crosshairs. I like this one a lot better. And that color doesn't really stand out that well. Let's go back to the bright cyan. I like the cyan a lot more. How many super rares do I have? Currently 2. Got my first diamond turkey on Rancho yesterday. Congratulations, Jaden. Albino frizzlies are awesome. Yeah, they are, Float. They are pretty awesome. Riptide Outdoors. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that amazing support. Have I missed anything good? Been busy checking out my Quattro map. Love the new guns, but gotta find my need zones again. If you ever have the time, would you consider doing an Ibex Mouflon guide? I might. I've actually been kind of interested in the Ibex because they've moved around quite a bit, so we might see something like that soon. And as far as things that you missed, you did miss a Diamond Mule Deer. It was very close to max weight as well. It was a pretty crazy buck. It had very uneven, wonky antlers. Pretty cool. JJ Fishin, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Thank you so much, dude. What's your favorite turkey spot on Rancho or favorite whitetail spot? Turkey spot, I don't know anymore because they moved the turkeys around a lot. So I still need to search for my new favorite turkey spot. However, for whitetail, I think my favorite spot, after the update at least, it's gotta be Bosque Alto. This is still the best lake, I think. A close second, though, is this lake right here. This was just recently given whitetail. I don't know if they could drink here before, but now they drink all around this lake. Like, absolutely covering it. So that's probably what I would choose for, like, top 2 whitetail spots after the update. But I've only killed about 300 or 400 whitetail since the start of early access, so there's probably still some spots that I have yet to really hunt thoroughly. ARs were awesome, finally got to hunt the geese on Hirsch, but Rancho have the render glitch. After shooting them, they ran out of render, couldn't retrieve. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. I haven't been running into the render glitch after this update. I'd be very interested to see if I can recreate that, just to kind of figure out what's causing it. Let's go hunt something else. Let's try a different server since Mule Deer time is over now. Nice, Kyla. Nice. Yeah, Nevea, they still are difficult to find. They still are very difficult. Do you call pop or soda? I call it soda. When I was a kid, I called it pop, but I call it soda nowadays. Any Faz tonight? No, there will not be any Faz. To be honest, I haven't really been playing Faz for the last couple months. Been mainly focusing on Call of the Wild and then playing like some Dead Side on the side. But mainly Call of the Wild. To be honest, I don't play as many other games right now as I used to. It's pretty much just Call of the Wild right now. And then I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go on my phone, so that's pretty much the only other game I've been playing. Alright, I don't see any Mule Deer over here. But last time that diamond was over here, so we're gonna loop all the way around and hope we get lucky. Yeah, that's unfortunate, CWH. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of testing because I hadn't seen that when I was playing this last week. That's definitely interesting. Can you use the new 454? You know, I probably should since it is new. Next time we go to a lodge, I'll try to swap out a couple weapons and we'll try to build a loadout around only stuff that was changed or added with this update. we'll do like a 17, or not 17, 22 Hornet. You know, ever since I had the 22 Hornet, I almost always mistakenly call it the 17 HMR, because that's what we expected. But, ooh, hello there. That's a nice 4. That's a good 4 right there. Definitely not going to be a diamond potential, but it's a good-looking buck. That'll take him down. Man, the 308's a powerhouse. That buck, like, barely moved. That was too far back, but it still did good. Are geese fixed? They are indeed, Snowy. They're doing great. Yeah, we haven't used the face cam in like a week, Caden. Like I mentioned when we did it last, I'm only going to do the face cam for Call of the Wild streams like maybe once or twice a month. Because it's really not my thing. I don't really like using it that often. Most of the time, if you're going to see me using a face cam, it'll probably be for other games. Games like Deadside, Escape from Tarkov, stuff like that. That's probably where you'll see me use the face cam mainly. I am 23. About to be 24 in a few months. Oh, we actually did get double vitals. Wow. Okay. That's actually surprising. I thought for sure we messed up both of them. But I guess not. Oh, it was liver. And then second one was messed up. Okay. Good to know. Yes, Neffy, all 4 maps did get reset as far as I understand. There were some people saying that Mississippi did not look like it got a single, change when it comes to, like, no, like, resets for animals, but I don't know. I feel like there had to be, or else they wouldn't have said it. But you never know. Getting a PS4 Max Pro tomorrow? Nice, Paul. That is going to be pretty awesome, I imagine. My geese are glitched. They go alert from far away. They won't be anymore, Hudson. That got fixed today. If you haven't already, I would definitely consider updating your game. Did they take out the 22 alert mechanic? They didn't. However, the 22 AR does not work with the 22 trick. It only works with the Virant and the 22 handgun. So if you're wanting to use the 22 trick, you have to use one of the older 22s. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. Not really too much we can do about it. What maps got reset? The maps that got reset were Cuatro Colinas for Honga Savannah, Rancho del Arroyo, and Mississippi Acres. Do ducks work now too? No, the ducks are the same as they've always been. They have not done the duck rework yet. The waterfowl rework will be sometime down the line this year. What time is Muley drink time? It is 14:30 to 17:30. Got anything down here? Nope. We don't. There might be some mule deer on the opposite side, though. We typically do see some there, but not this time. What's my favorite diamond or great one? My favorite great one is the red deer. More specifically, the small rack red deer. And then favorite diamond is actually the diamond red deer. I guess you could say I like the red deer just a little bit. I might be slightly obsessed over red deer. Got a problem. New update took out all my outposts. They're still there. Just won't let me click on them. Okay, so that it didn't actually get rid of your outposts. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is real quickly, because I'm sure a lot of people will probably run into this issue. But right now you can see it, right? You can see all of my stuff on the map. If I go into the game settings and I turn this off that says POI icons, It's no longer there. Nothing is on the map anymore. So what you have to do is go into your game settings and turn on the POI icons, and that will cause them to show back up. It's a brand new setting they just added with this update. They are going to separate it in the future, because right now what it does is it turns them off and on for on screen and on your map. And eventually they're going to try and separate those so you can turn one off and keep one on if you want. .308 is for up to elk because using it against moose is horrible. Yeah, I would imagine. The moose have always been kind of tanky, so I could imagine it not being too great on them. I definitely would not recommend anything smaller than the 300 on a moose. Yeah, it is, Dave. The goose hunting is crazy good. It is absolutely amazing now. I've been having just an absolute blast hunting them. I'm sure you guys saw how much fun I was having the last few days hunting for the geese. They have been so much fun. They're already in game, Hudson. The AR pack has already been released. If you're not seeing it, be sure to fully update your game, and then it should show up for you. Is the new pack worth it? Oh yeah, 100%. It's 100% worth it. I'd say the 22 is probably the one that's going to be the least used out of the pack, but even it is still pretty useful. The 223 is incredibly accurate. It has little to none recoil-wise, and the fire rate is crazy. Like, I mean, it's still a 223. It's still kind of weak because of that, but its fire rate is crazy, and the accuracy and lack of recoil is ridiculous. And as for the 308, well, I don't think we even need to tell much about the 308. It's just a powerhouse. Best rifle in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, same, Sam. Like, it's got a weird charm to it, you know? It's one of those guns where I wouldn't have expected to like it as much as I do, but I kind of really do like it. What are goose times? Okay, so the geese actually don't have times. What you need to do for geese is just set up in any field with decoys, and then just set up your blind or stand or whatever you want to use and start calling, and it basically creates a zone with the decoys. The decoys kind of are your zone, and they can go through at any time of day. I personally like to hunt the geese at around 7 in the morning. That has been some of the best goose hunting for me, but it really can be different for everybody. But I would definitely say that 7 in the morning's been my favorite time to hunt geese. But you can get them at any time, really. I've had insane luck at like 14 as well. I've had pretty good luck at like any time, really. Most important thing is that you just find a field that you like and get some decoys set up. But thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. That's super generous of you. And that has also pushed us over the goal for our next Pokemon opening, so probably in the next few days we'll do like a bonus live stream at night and open up one of the boxes that I have. In fact, it's almost time for the Brilliant Stars set to be released, so that might be the next one that we do. Hard to say. What's my favorite DLC? Probably this one, unless we are counting maps. If we count maps, then I'd say Silver Ridge Peaks has to be the one. So Silver Ridge Peaks and then the brand new weapon pack are probably my two favorite DLC. Okay, that's already been hunted for muleys. Mule deer still go up here, but they don't go up here anymore, which is interesting, but there's whitetail zones all over. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to set up a tent on my map up here and see how good the whitetail hunting is. It looks like it's going to be good. I don't think mule deer go there. I don't think they go... Oh. Oh, they do. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And this has already been checked for muleys as well. Yeah, I think a lot of this has been checked already, so it's probably not really worth... Oh, yes, something just died there. I think we will change servers. This one's been pretty thoroughly checked by other people, as well as myself along those 3 lakes. Yeah, it's honestly crazy, Johnny. I did not expect to see that many trolls getting posted from you. That was ridiculous. Like, that is too many trolls, man. Too many trolls. Yeah, it is 4-wheeler. It is. It's really good. Silver Ridge Peaks is probably one of the best balanced maps in the game. Like, none of the areas really feel too overpopulated. It doesn't really have any bad performance areas. All the species are loved by most of the community. And, I mean, I think just the amount of servers that are always up for Silver Ridge Peaks kind of is a testament to how much the community loves that map. And I am one of them as well. It's just always been a top 3 map for me. And most of the time it's been number 1. It got dethroned a little bit for a while with Mississippi. For a little bit, Mississippi was my favorite map. But with this update, Mississippi has dropped down quite a bit because the turkey zones are, I don't know, they're not as good as they used to be. So I kind of have knocked it down a little bit in my rankings. And once again, Silver Ridge Peaks is back on top. It's just one of those maps you can't dethrone. Why are you not spooking? Oh, because you're lagging. Oh my gosh, teleporting. Well, yeah, I guess the 400 ping is probably it. Got 4 diamonds, but messed up 1. That's unfortunate, Colson. What were the 3 that you ended up not messing up? It's still calm. What is going on? Yeah, this server is absolutely borked. I think we're gonna find a different server. There's something wrong with this one. Hello? Are you here? Ding, ding, ding. Hello? Yeah, this server's broken. This server is. Oh, now you flee. That was weird. Yeah, I'm getting out of this server. It is way too laggy. Just dome a random deer and leave. That's how we do it. Mule Deer, turkey, and whitetail, and on the messed up one, it was a wild hog. Ooh, that hurts, man. Oh, that hog probably hurts, because it definitely hurts me to hear that, considering I've killed 5 level 5s and they all trolled me. That's sad to hear, dude. That's so sad to hear. First diamond was a 272 whitetail. That's awesome, Luke. That's really good. Yes, Lindsay, the 308 is a very good gun. It's probably my favorite. Hey, Outdoors, welcome to the stream. You're not too late, man. We only started like an hour ago. There's still at least an hour left in the stream. Nice, Uriah, that's awesome. Congratulations. Yes, JBY, I do hunt IRL. I have not been able to for quite a few years, but I did it a few times growing up and enjoyed it. And I'm hoping to be able to get back out there sometime in the next couple years and maybe even record it. It'd be cool if I could record a hunt for you guys and probably put it on the second channel. Alright, nothing in this group. Let's move over there. Oh, and I think I missed a super chat. Let me scroll back up. Jake, thank you for the super chat, dude, and thank you for another super chat as well. Much appreciated, my dude. Sorry I was a little bit late on getting to that. I got caught up in talking and forgot to acknowledge it. But thank you so much for the support, man. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you've been having a fantastic day and enjoying this update. What's my favorite gun besides the new AR? The 6.5. The 6.5 is my second favorite because it just has an amazing sound. It looks really good. It's a great long-range rifle. Overall, it's just really fun to use. So I'd say that's probably my favorite besides the 308. Definitely a huge fan of it. Just got my second ever diamond with the new 308 AR. It was a 40, or I'm assuming you mean 37? 37.60 blue wildebeest. Nice, Colin, that's awesome. Can't get the Goose DLC, so I don't know how to get money. One way that you can get money in Call of the Wild that is actually pretty efficient is just slaughtering fallow deer or red deer on Tiawaroa. They are very, very plentiful, and they give a decent amount of money, especially the red deer. So I recommend those. I've got a guide for the Tiawaroa red deer on my channel. I would check that out if you're looking for the locations of them. And if you would prefer to do the fallow deer, Flinter has a guide on his channel that is actually done by Kyla. And it is very thorough on where to look for fallow deer. So hopefully that will help you out. It should be a couple pretty helpful options for making money. Nice, Uriah. That's actually an interesting score. I haven't seen too many around the 400 mark. That is pretty nice. How do you level up fast? Shooting everything in sight. That's really the best way to level up. If you have access to the Goose DLC, that's going to be your fastest way, but if you don't have the Goose DLC, just shoot every animal you see. Because everything you kill will give you XP. Doing missions while you're killing everything can also add to that XP that you're getting. So I would definitely recommend multitasking with missions and just slaughtering everything. That should help you level up quite fast. But geese are definitely the best way to do it. Nice, Noah. Oh, hey, Kylie, you're still here. I thought you left. What time do Bobcat drink? 17 to 20. They, for some reason, pushed it towards, like, the late at night. It used to be earlier in the morning. I think it was, like, 4 to 7. And now it's 17 to 20. I kind of like it, though. Because it pushes it away from the other drink times that other animals have. Makes it so it kind of spreads throughout the whole day, which is nice. I've always preferred it when maps kind of have something drinking at all times of day. It just gives you more variety when you're doing stuff like I am right now with the multiplayer. Ooh, that's a good buck. Hello there. It can't be diamond, but... we'll take a couple out just because they're here. Might as well, right? Oh, accidentally typing in chat. I'm probably not going to do any duck hunting, Varmint Hunter. The ducks still don't work the way that they should, so I just don't really have too many reasons to chase after them. What new gun should you use to shoot the elk? Definitely the 308. The 308 will be your elk gun. Out of the 3 new ones, at least, it will. You could also use that brand new 454, though, if you want to do a little more challenging thing. If you feel comfortable getting close up with a handgun, then the 454 can be a great option. 221. Solid buck. To be honest, I like both of the 22s, Sam. I think they both have their own purposes. Recently, I found a pretty cool way to use the 22 AR that actually is pretty effective. So I do think they both have uses. Like, the 22 Virant has a larger magazine. It does have slightly more recoil, I think. And it has a slower fire rate. But the extra 5 rounds in the magazine are really what's going to make that one stand out. As far as the AR-22, it basically has an uncapped fire rate, so you can fire it as quickly as you can click. And it also seems to be incredibly accurate and low recoil. And I think one of the coolest uses for it that I've found so far is for geese. If you have a goose that's kind of far away and you're not quite sure where to aim, I've had very great success aiming a little bit further ahead of it than I think I need to, and then just rapid firing all 5 shots, and it almost always has at least one of the shots hit the goose. That has been probably one of the most fun ways that I've been using it recently. And it's just fun to do, like, in general. Just spamming all 5 shots at a goose is so satisfying. It is just incredibly satisfying. Yeah, Luke, I do. Bought the old 454. Wish I would have known there was going to be a free one, but had fun with it before the new one. Yeah, I mean, either way, it's going to be pretty sweet having the new skin. The good thing about that is if you've already used the old 454, then you have some experience with it, and you'll get to truly use the new one to its full extent. You'll truly be able to put it to its limits. Which, that is the good thing, even though you did have to spend the money to get that other one. Don't see anything over here. There should be mule deer near, because there's tracks everywhere. What's my thoughts on the new trophy medals? I like most of them, but I don't like the diamond one. The diamond one isn't bright and flashy enough. The great one medal could use a bit of, it could use a bit of shine to it as well. I do like the silver, the gold, the bronze, and the none medal. But the diamond and the great one need to be shinier. I mean, they're like the 2 most iconic medals in the game. If they don't pop out and, like, wow you when you get them, then something's not right, you know? It needs to be like, oh my gosh, I got a diamond. And it needs to scream that this is a special trophy. But I feel like a newer player, especially, could see, like, a diamond medal and mistake it for, like, a silver medal because they look the same color. That's just my take on it. I kind of hope they brighten them up a little bit. At least brighten up the diamond one. But overall, I think they're cool. Nice, Belinda. 414 is a big elk. There's drop tie and rack on both sides. That was pretty cool. Nice, Uriah. That is one of the racks that I have been wanting to find. Hey, Acid, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've been doing great. Also, have you got a chance to play around with the new update? If so, how you been liking it? Is it a 12 out of 12? That's a good 4. We're getting lots of good 4s. Don't you dare run me over. There's so many mule deer through this area. Kind of amazing how many we've seen. I think we're gonna try and take that one down. I don't have anything to do the 22 trick, or do I? Hold on, I might. Ah, there we go, 22 pistol. I've started carrying this around for the 22 trick. Because it's super lightweight and it works just as good as the Virant does. And it allows me to carry the 22 Hornet. I keep wanting to call it a 17 HMR because that's what Classic has. Thank you, Striker. I appreciate that, dude. Just got a diamond scrub hair with the new 22. Nice, Ashton. That's a pretty good one to get. What's my favorite trophy? Definitely Melanistic Pheasant. Probably the coolest looking rare in the game. Ooh, that's a cool looking 4. That's a cool looking level 4 muley. That's a big 3 as well. There we go. That should do the trick. Just picked up a max weight piebald pronghorn track. Ooh, good luck on that, JB. Hopefully that thing will be a diamond. Imagine if you walk up on it and it's a level 5 piebald. That will be probably an incredible moment. As soon as you start the stream, found my first diamond red deer on my map. Killed 12 diamonds on my old map, but no great one. Nice, dude. Hopefully a great one will be close for you. It's a good sign getting a diamond already. You guys are actually going to see quite a few diamonds in tomorrow's video. I have been doing a bit of red deer grinding, as you guys saw. We got a couple level 9s on stream yesterday. And after I stopped doing the stream, I continued grinding them, and I found a couple more trophies. So those are going to be included in tomorrow's video, as well as a bunch of Rancho trophies. I found a couple things on Rancho that were pretty cool. One of them I've never killed before. So you guys can kind of try to guess what it might be, but I got a trophy that I've never found before, and I was so incredibly happy to see it. I'm sure some of you can probably guess what it is, just based off of the other things that I have got off of Rancho already. But we had something pretty crazy. No, Pelican, it's off of Rancho del Arroyo. There are no red deer on Rancho. Perfect, Acid, perfect. That is exactly what we want you here for. Give us all the dad jokes. Definitely would love to see a Lashpan muzzleloader. Honestly, any new muzzleloaders would be great. It's something we don't have much of. Currently, we only have the one muzzleloader, and I know a lot of people want different styles. I see a lot of requests for a modern one. Good looking muley. Finding lots of them. Okay, that's being hunted. That's being hunted. I don't think this has mule deer. We could check that one. Although it takes a very long time to go around. I think it's time to hop servers again. Killed 14 diamonds, finally got my great one yesterday. Nice, dude, that's awesome. Alright, later, Blitz, no worries, dude. No worries. Have a good rest of your evening, man. You know, let's switch it up. Let's go to Verhonga now. Because I know some of you are probably going to be wanting to see some Verhonga gameplay tonight. Verhonga has probably got the best update out of all the maps. The zones on here are so good. All of the new zones on Verhonga are just fantastic. Really happy with the changes they made. I honestly think it made the map better. Even though we lost all of our well-known hotspots, overall the map just feels better to play. Alright, so it is 9:51, which means it is going to be Cape Buffalo time. Now, we're going to go down here to start, because Cape Buffalo actually drink down at this lake now. And they are actually quite frequently there. What's my favorite map besides Silver Ridge Peaks? Let me think. To be honest, I think Verhonga Savannah is now my second favorite. It used to be like my 5th favorite, but after this update, it has jumped up so high. Middle left top lake for lions? Yes, I have, actually. Are you talking about this one, Johnny? This was the lake I was at when I posted that screenshot in Discord this morning. I have been up here in multiplayer, and I think there was 2 lions on the server that I was in. But I'm assuming that server probably had a lower count than what you were talking about. Actually, now that I think of it, Tiawaroa is probably my second favorite. And then third would be Verhonga. I think I like Tiawaroa a little bit more than Verhonga just because, I mean, as most of you probably know by now, I'm a huge red deer fan. And also that map just has like a lot of awesome antlered and species with horns. And those are my favorite species to hunt. Sika deer are great. The red deer are amazing as always. Fallow deer are great on that map. Feral goats are pretty awesome, though they do troll me way too often. The chamois are pretty cool to hunt. The hogs are great. There's just a lot of fun stuff that I love on Te Awaroa, so it probably takes second. And then Verhonga's third. And that would be my top 3. Hyperion or Argoscope. I prefer the Hyperion, but I use both of them depending on the situation. I always carry both scopes with me and swap them out based off of the shot I'm about to take. But if I had to pick one to just use for the rest of my life, it would be the Hyperion. Because I can make more accurate follow-up shots with the Hyperion. Hey Huntress, how's it going? Good to see you. We got a diamond mule deer like 10 minutes into the stream. So far, that's been the only trophy. Not seeing any capes down here so far. Man walked into a magic forest to cut down some trees. The tree says, "You can't cut me down. I'm a talking tree." Man replies, "You might be a talking tree, but you're gonna dialogue." Oh my gosh. Acid. Why, man? You're living up to your name, because that just absolutely burned my eyes to read. Oh, man. It's fantastic, though. Holy. Wait, what was that alert? What was that alert? I did not, I didn't actually see what that said. Was that a merch purchase? It's been so long since I've seen one of those, I forgot they were even a thing. I think that was a merch purchase. If it was, thank you so much to whoever that was. Really appreciate it. It's not very often I actually see merch getting purchased, so thank you for that. Where'd that Cape Buffalo go? I have no idea where that cape went. It was a $7 dono? Yeah, I missed it. Let me pull up the feed thing real quick. It should tell me there. Where is it? Layout. I actually don't know where the layout thing is. Alright, well, I'll check it later, but thank you to whoever that was. Really appreciate it. It didn't show up in the YouTube chat, so I'm going to assume that it was probably a merch purchase. So thank you. Do I know the new Ibex drink time? I believe it's the same... Actually, what time was it? Hey, Pidora, how's it going? I did see you in this server. What is the new Ibex time? I don't actually remember. I think it's around the same time that it used to be, but it might be 1 hour later than it was. It's 10 to 14? Okay. Thank you, guys. I knew it was slightly later than before, but I wasn't sure how much. Use the new 454? Okay, let's go get it. I keep forgetting to, so let's go grab it. We shall pick it up and start using it on some Cape Buffaloes for defense. Because that's always fun. Personally, I'd say go for it, Grayson. The AR pack is probably the most fun pack to use. The M1 is still a viable gun, but the ARs are definitely more fun. Let's get rid of the 300, and we will grab the new 454. And for those of you that have not seen this thing, it's a brand new free handgun for everybody to celebrate 5 years of Call of the Wild being a thing. And it's available to everybody for free. And you also get access to the hollow point ammunition for free as well. You don't have to grind for it. You'll still have to grind handgun score if you want the good ammo, but you at least have the basic hollow points. Overall, I think it's a pretty sweet little free bonus for everybody. Nice, Drake, that's awesome. Oh, it was a 784 dono? Got you, Billy. Well, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. I'm assuming it was through a super chat, but for some reason it didn't show up in chat. I don't know why YouTube didn't put it in chat like they normally do. But thank you. I really do appreciate it. Apologies for missing that. The text looked bigger than normal, so I thought that it was one of the other alerts that I usually don't mess with. But thank you. I really do appreciate it. Sorry for being late on that. Yeah, you do get less cash now when goose hunting. They lowered it to kind of combat the fact that geese have always been kind of overpowered. They've always been the easiest way to get money. And they still are. But now they're not as insane. But they're still one of the best ways. That was another one that I unfortunately missed again. I wasn't looking over. It's not showing up in chat for some reason. But thank you once again. I really appreciate it. I just wish that I could figure out why it's not showing up in chat. But thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the support. I feel bad because I'm not actually seeing them pop up in chat, so I don't know if there's any messages with them. Yeah, it should be the same on Parquet. I don't think anything was changed with Parquet Fernando. Thank you, Kasem. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Alright, let's start auto-walking this way, and I'm gonna try to mess with a couple things in Streamlabs. I think there's a way that I can actually see that stuff when it pops up. I just need to change the layout, I believe. Oh, there we go. That's how I do it. That's how I do it, right here. I believe it's the mini feed. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, there it is. I see it. Oh, I see what it is. I'm assuming you did it through my, my Twitch dono link or something, or my Streamlabs link. So thank you, dude. You're at 23 diamonds and 15 rares into your Great One grind. No diamond, or wait. Great One. Oh, no Great One yet? Any advice? Honestly, I would just continue what you're doing. If you've got that many diamonds and rares, then you're definitely doing something right. The thing about the Great One grind is it's one of those things where it's a random chance whether or not it's going to spawn. So anything that you shoot has a chance of respawning as a Great One. Like, any buck that you shoot has a chance of respawning as a Great One. So really the only thing you can do to get a Great One to spawn is just shoot lots of whitetail bucks. So all I can really say is just continue doing what you're doing. Eventually it will show up. It's just a matter of time. I mean, the last one that I got, there was a 4,500 deer gap between my third and fourth Great Ones. So sometimes it just takes a lot of time. It can be a little unfortunate with how long it takes for some of the grinds. I know a few people that have been like 10,000, even 15,000 kills before they got their Great One. It all just comes down to random chance and hoping that you get lucky. Hopefully that helps you out a little bit. I don't know, Billy. I don't think it's ever too late. No, Nick, they're not rare. They are a common now. They used to be an uncommon, but the last, like 2 updates ago, it changed it. I mean, if you need to sleep, Kyla, then go sleep. I'm not gonna force you to stay up if you're tired. Let's see if we can find anything out here in the fields. This is something I have not done since the update much. Is checking just random feeding and resting zones on Vurhonga. I wonder if it's still a pretty decent option. Well, we've got a wildebeest there. You know, we might as well shoot it since it's gonna be here. Yeah, he did. I'd say he's just a little bit dead. I'm telling you. 308 is just so satisfying. I just can't get over it. Four in the morning, jeez, Huntress. Super late. What maps were changed in the update? Cuatro Colinas, Verhonga Savannah, Mississippi Acres, and Rancho del Arroyo. Those were all the ones that got changed. Quite a few maps got some major changes. 1042. So yeah, it'd still just be Cape Buffalo, I think, but we could check this lake. This lake recently got them with this update. So we'll go see if there's anything there. Any diamonds in the last 10 minutes? No. Nothing in the last 10 minutes. Alright, so this way. Did I waste money by buying the M1 because the ARs are better? No, you didn't waste money. I mean, variety's a good thing, you know? It gives you more options to switch it up whenever you want. Like, even though I am primarily going to use the 308, I'll still use the M1. Just because, like, even the M1 has, like, some unique things to it that make it fun to use. I mean, you got that ping sound, which is just so satisfying. It's still a very usable gun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not completely dethroned by the 308. It's still going to be a very useful gun. If anything, they honestly work pretty well side by side. They're very even in stats. Really, the only difference is just the recoil. That's about the only difference. There actually is still a 22 trick bow hunter, but it doesn't work with the new AR. It only works with the Virant and the 22 handgun. But you can still do it. What changed on Mississippi? To be honest, I don't really know. I was hunting it for a little bit and didn't notice much different. The only thing I did notice was the turkeys were not in the places I used to see them. But other than that, I didn't really notice much. I feel like Mississippi definitely got the least amount of changes of the 4 maps. Verhonga definitely got changed the most out of all of them. And then I'd say Rancho was probably the second biggest changes. Although, Cuatro did get quite a few decent changes as well. Primarily with, like, the location of Ibex and Red Deer. They probably got the biggest changes. I mean, the new 223 is... I mean, it's a 223. It's got the same power as the other one. I think where this new 223 is going to kind of shine is the fire rate and the very low recoil. If you, like, mess up your first shot, you can get a second shot in super quickly and very accurately. And that's probably going to be a good thing for it. You don't want to take any shots that are not broadside, though. That's one thing that I will say right now. You have to be broadside if you're using the 223. Don't try frontal shots on animals, because most of the time it will just be a flesh wound. And also, I wouldn't recommend shooting at animals that are above class 3. The 223 is definitely strongest towards class 2 and 3 animals. Class 4 is getting a bit big, so I wouldn't use it against deer, for example. Oh, I actually didn't know that, Johnny. I'm gonna have to do some testing on that. I didn't know that it had less drop. Oh, hello there. Yeah, there's a bunch here. Oh! Hey! Hey, dude. Level 9? Small horns, I think? Yeah, it's definitely small horns. In the words of the Great Bubbles, if you have to question whether or not it's bighorns, then it's not bighorns. So that's definitely a small horns, but there it is. Probably not going to be a diamond, but you never know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Interesting. I don't know, man. Are you using the polymer tips? Are you using the polymer tips, and did you shoot at the crease on the shoulder? Like right behind the shoulder? Because that is going to be the place to go for. That should have been fine. Like, I shot roe deer the other day and it did good. Wow. Honestly, this lake might end up being a pretty good Cape Buffalo lake. There's actually a lot of, looks like a lot of them here. Yeah, there's another drinking there. It was a fresh spawn, Servid. Because they did the resets with this update. So there's no way it was one of my previous respawns. It would have had to have been a fresh one. Which is pretty crazy lucky. Thanks, Bedora. Hopefully we do have some good luck with this thing. It did spook off, so I'm not exactly sure like how this is gonna go. The wind is in a horrible direction. That's him right there. Of course I put away the 300 to use the 454 because you guys wanted to see it, so now we are stuck using the 454. This is gonna be interesting. And I don't think that it wants to stop either. I think it's gonna continue moving. We're gonna have to chase it. We're gonna have to do a little bit of chasing. Yeah, Davey, I'm honestly just shocked that that's even a thing. Like, getting one was crazy. Getting two is just, like, unreal. What does the estimate say? It said 137 to 160, but it's definitely small horns. So it very well could be a troll. That's the level 6. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, don't ruin it for me. Why are you chasing me? Yeah, it probably is a troll. But, it's worth trying to get at least. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I accidentally scrolled on my mouse wheel. Was that a call from the 9? That might have been a call from the 9. I might be able to do this if I can just get eyes on him. I don't think so, though. Yeah. Alright, well that'll do it. Let's try to figure out where this 9 goes. It's definitely gonna run now. This has been interesting. Cape Buffalo hunting is always one of the most interesting things to hunt on Vurhonga, just for this reason of getting attacked while you're trying to stalk something. Is this his track? This has to be. I think this has to be his. Maybe not. It might not be. Where would he have gone? I think he had to go down the hill. Yeah, they are super angry all the time. Angry for no reason, man. Just such grumpy Cape Buffalo. Oh. That's quite a few warthogs. Let's see if we can spot that buffalo. We should be able to see it if it's down here. Unfortunately, not seeing it yet. It could be farther over here, maybe? If we can find its tracks, that'll be great. This might be the tracks. Just now. Yep, this is him. This is our boy right here. So we'll probably push him out into the open and see if he starts coming back to his drink zone. Because with the time being 11:17, they should still have an hour left. So hopefully this guy will cooperate and come back. Otherwise, this could get very difficult and become a very long chase. If we can just see where he is now, we can kind of plan the rest of this. Oh, there he is. Is that bighorns? I don't know. I think that's small horns. You guys will actually no. No, that might be. What do you guys think? You guys would know better than me, because I am terrible at telling the difference. Like, even though I've killed quite a few Diamond Cape Buffalo, I am absolutely the worst person for determining the difference. It looks like you guys are a little confused as well. I see big, small, small, big, small, medium, small, big, big, small. It's not bighorns? Yeah, I think you would typically know, Johnny, so... I'm going to take your word for it and assume it's small horns. And I'm also going to assume that it's not going to cooperate, and this is going to become a very long chase. Oh, gosh. Well, this is going to be fun. It's now in this thick brush. What are we going to do? This is going to become a very tough chase. I think if we maybe push it along the shoreline, maybe it'll get confused and start circling a little bit and give us a broadside shot briefly. That's really the only thing I can think of right now that might work out. So I'm just gonna have to bank on it, trying to avoid going into the water or something, and like quickly dodging to the right, and hopefully giving us just enough time to take a risky shot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a broadside standing still shot on this thing. We're probably gonna have to take a shot while it's moving. Is this a new stream record? I think it is. I think we did just break the concurrent viewer record for the stream. I do believe you are right, man. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if we can get close, because that actually might have been him. One thing that is going to be good is he can't go any further than this water. That might cause him to just stop. Or he might double back. Either way, this is going to be interesting. The wind is not lovely at all. It's terrible. Only going up from here? Hopefully, man. What's my favorite AR? Definitely the 308. The 308 is such a satisfying gun. So I think because of how this thing is, we're going to keep our gun out. Because I have no idea how quickly I'm going to have to react. Holy! JJ Fishin', thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated, man. That is a cape there, but not ours. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, there's so many. That's not the ones. This is crazy. That's a lot of Cape Buffalo down here. I did not know that there would be this many down by the shore. Where'd our dude go? That's a mythical brown. It's not our guy, though. Oh, this is going to be such a rough chase. I can already tell. Is gold fur type wildebeest rare? They are not a rare. They're an uncommon. Thank you for the super chat again, though, JJ. And Pelican, thank you for the super chat as well, dude. Opens a diamond, got 6 troll legendary capes, yet to get a diamond. Did get a gold gray, a gold leucistic, and a diamond goose today, though. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Unfortunate you've had so many troll buffalo, but I'd say all those other ones make up for it, probably. Let's head back and pick up the track where we left off. This is probably it. Yes, there is a level 9. We are chasing after a 9, and we only have the 454 to take it with. So we have to get close, but it's not coming back to its zone. It keeps walking straight, which is not good. Good chance this guy is just not going to come back at all, and we're going to have to chase him down. Alright, so this is his tracks. That is a brown right there. Alright, so maybe he did start going back. It's actually kind of looking like he did. Yeah, we might have to time change at some point, but I don't know. I kind of like to chase him down without time resetting, if possible, but I mean, if there's nothing left to do besides that, then we'll do it. But I'd like to try and just chase it down. I always find that to be quite a bit of fun. And like eventually he'll get cornered or run into some trees that he has to zigzag around and it'll slow him down and we can hopefully get a shot. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. And maybe if we're lucky, he will actually attack us. That would also be probably best case scenario. This is fresh, so this is not super recent. He's probably a little bit further away by now. We got a rabbit right there. Interesting. We're chasing buffalo and we get rabbits. Alright, this is definitely more recent. Have you missed anything? Yes, you missed a diamond mule deer, and now we're chasing after a diamond, or a potential diamond Cape buffalo. Which one's attacking us? Is it our 9? No, it's not. Okay. It's not the 9. He actually started going back this way. Well, let's see where he went back to. I think he went back to his zone, but I can't tell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope, not today. Bye? It just went straight off the cliff. Well, if this thing was close, it's gone now, because we just had to shoot. So that's great. Yeah, that was Aaliyah. That was my daughter. I'm loving them, David. The ARs are great. Okay, we have to be able to see him now. Look how open this is. We have to be able to see it. Unless it cut into the brush again. Which is also a possibility, and it's looking like it did. Great. This guy's really just giving us the runaround. This is a wild goose chase, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, we've been doing great, Ty. We have been doing pretty awesome. Alright, so very fresh. We're bound to see it soon. Like, eventually, we're gonna get it into an open area where we can do something. Just gotta keep going after it. When do wildebeest drink? They start drinking at 6:30 and go till 9:30. Yeah, David, I do. I have not done it in years, but I did used to growing up. I hear something. Is that him? Or is that the bunny? I can't tell which one it is. Okay, there's a rabbit right there. I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like a cape. It sounds way too light. Where's the next track? I swear if it just disappears. If the tracks just stop, that's gonna be so unfortunate. Then we'll be pretty much forced to do time reset. There's a bunch more Cape Buffalo tracks here. That might be why these tracks disappeared. Sometimes if there's a lot of tracks, it kind of messes with the trails. Well, we'll see what we can do. Just see the rabbit. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do a time reset. I don't know if the host is still in here. If you're still watching the stream, if you want to do a time reset, I would not be against it now. Because this buffalo is just being very stubborn. It won't come back to its zone, and we can't get close enough to it to actually take a shot, let alone even see it. Yeah, Pelican, it's crazy. This is the most people I've ever seen in here for a stream. Thank you all for dropping by, especially so late. Like, it's super late at night for a lot of people, so I am extremely thankful for all of you stopping by. Is that him? Is this him? This might be him. This might actually be him. That was definitely a Cape Buffalo. Question is which one? Because there was a bunch of other tracks. Please be the one we're after. If we can just seal the deal now, that will be incredible. How does it feel to be the Great One Master? I mean, I wouldn't call myself the Great One Master. I'm pretty sure both Ron McTube and Mel have more Great Ones than I do, but it's very, what's the word? It doesn't feel real, you know? It feels crazy that I've been able to get as many as I have. Okay, that's not ours. Where is it? Where is our buffalo? That's not the buffalo we want. The tracks are right here. I don't know what we should do. I really don't know what to do here. I mean, that could be the same one, maybe. It's just so hard to tell when we can't even get a look at him. Like, he's just sitting in the trees. Every time that he's been running away from us, it's been through the tree line. Impossible to see him. And he refuses to come back towards his zone. Got quite the stubborn buffalo in front of us. I just want to be able to see this one. I gotta know if this is him or if it's that brown Cape Buffalo. It could be either. It could be a completely different one even. Okay, there's that one. So the one that's warning calling is not the one over there. Just waiting for a lion to pounce on me? Oh, I hope not. That'd be terrifying. And very sad. I'm gonna see what we can do, Nightly. If it comes to it, then we will ask for a reset, but I think I really still am. I stand by it being more exciting to try and chase it down like this. Because imagine if it just walks out of these trees. It'll be so much cooler than if we take it at a drink zone. So that's kind of why I lean towards not doing a time reset. Unless it's absolutely necessary, which it very well could become necessary. Just because of how weird this one's acting. Okay, these are just fresh, so it's not super close. We're just gonna try and walk. Not really sprint and see if that maybe changes it. And we're just like in such thick brush. And it looks like it's not gonna stop anytime soon. We're just gonna continue to be in brush, I think. There is no new great one, David. There is no new great ones announced. What do you mean, Rick? Do you have the maxed out recoil perks? If you haven't, I would recommend maxing your recoil perks to get the full experience of the ARs. Hey Luke, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. Yeah, we're chasing down a level 9 Cape Buffalo. It's been giving us the runaround for about 20 minutes now. We're really trying to get this thing. Pelicans, thank you for the super chat, dude. Got up to 507 viewers just then. Congrats, bro. Thank you, dude. That's crazy. Thank you to each and every one of you for getting us there. That's crazy. By far the most viewers I've ever had in one stream, by probably like 50. That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. I'm happy to see you guys are actually enjoying this, even though we're having such trouble trying to get this thing. It's being such a stubborn Cape Buffalo. I'm happy that you guys are still entertained by this chase. I don't know where these tracks... Okay, there they are. I was gonna say they just stopped again. That's him. That's 100% him. This has to be him. I could not see this being anything else. This has to be the one we're after. We're gonna be extra careful. Try to get as close as we can. I think if we just ease ourselves forward, we'll probably be okay. We need to find a place where we're hidden so I can get up and look. I think we'll be hidden here. Maybe? No, it's not hiding me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Nope, I'm not hidden here at all. That's not good. We gotta be extra careful. We're just gonna continue to snake through the grass. And just hope that this works out well. Nice, Huntress. No, Kim, I've got like almost 4,000 hours in this game. Money builds up quite a bit with that much amount of time played in the game, as you could imagine. I mean, just the last 2 days we've made like 300k hunting geese. Money's not hard to come by in this game if you know how to get it. Be very quiet. Exactly. We gotta ease our way forward. Attempt not to spook it. And then pounce. I actually don't think it's gonna be right here. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to look towards a time reset. Unless we can get another warning call so I can figure out where it is. Because I think it already spooked off. There was no cover at all. And I couldn't get to a place where I was hidden, so... I think it spooked off again. Yeah, it's definitely not here anymore. Alright, well, oh. If, the host is still watching the stream, if you want to, you can do a time reset now, because I have no idea where this thing went. I have absolutely no clue where it could have possibly gone. It's being so stubborn. Yeah, that'd be amazing, dude. I would appreciate it. Hopefully things will work out on time number 2. Or try number 2, I should say. He may go aggressive if you shoot. I typically don't like to do that because if he doesn't go aggressive, then he's just gonna spook out of there. JJ Fishin, thank you for the super chat, dude. Can an 8 mythical Cape Buffalo make diamond? As far as I understand, technically yes, but I would not pursue it because it's probably about a 1 in a million chance of it happening. From what I understand, anything 1 level down has a minuscule chance of making it. Some species, it's so rare that only one of them has ever been killed. So I would not really expect a level 8 buffalo to make it. But I guess technically, out of like, let's say a million level 8s getting shot, one of them could technically make it. But I wouldn't count on it being like something that you would ever see. Usually it's just the level 9s. Except for like very weird circumstances. What time do I want? It's like 7. 7 would probably be good because that's after the second drink, or the late drink time for the Cape Buffalo. Yeah, pretty much pelicans. It is definitely different for the water buffalo. I don't know why, but for some reason the water buffalo are the one species that goes up to level 9 that makes it at level 8 quite often. How do you get the new guns? So if you're not seeing them, then you probably haven't updated your game fully, and what usually happens is once your game's fully updated, then you'll see it in the store. It'll be called the Modern Rifle Weapon Pack. It should be $3.99 if I'm not mistaken. And no, I don't have a diamond of every species. I'm missing a couple. There's a couple of them I'm still missing. One of them being the feral pigs. And then I'm also missing... Oh, never mind, Pedora. You're right. It's actually 9:30 that they drink now, so 10 would probably be the time. I was thinking wildebeest time for some reason, because I've been hunting so much wildebeest recently. But yeah, you guys were right. It is later than that. So it would be 10, like 9:30, between 9:30 and 10. Whichever one you feel like doing. Nice, Colin. Oh, it's on sale? I guess they do do the sales quite often whenever there's a new DLC. Alright, well, let's do take 2 of this thing, and oh my gosh, this little rabbit is going crazy, man. Can you slow down? Thank you. And thank you, Pedora, for the time change. Much appreciated. Hopefully things will work out the second time around. Got to smoke something with the 22 Hornet at least. Yeah, Emerson, they did this update actually. This handgun right here was a free item that was added. It's the 454. It's completely unlocked at level 1 for everybody to use, including the basic ammo for it. So yes, they do give free content. And obviously, like any changes to animals like true racks and things like that, those are always free. The reason a lot of the like weapon packs and maps and stuff like that cost money is because that's how they fund future development of the game. Without charging that, they wouldn't be able to continue the development. Because unfortunately, just the sales of the base game alone doesn't pay for a lot of the development time that it takes to actually put all this content into the game so consistently. So yeah, unfortunately a lot of the content they put out is paid. But I think they do it in a pretty fair way with relatively low prices, and you can play the maps even if you don't own them, just through multiplayer. I think it's a pretty decent model. But yeah, that's the reason you don't see a lot of free stuff, because it's what helps fund the game. What diamonds am I missing? I'm missing the lynx, I'm missing musk deer, I am missing javelina, and I'm missing the feral pig. I think that's it. Maybe, Link, you never know, dude. Anything could be possible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the Rogue Red Soul. Wow, dude, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. I recently was stupid. I began a new game as a way to smack myself in the face for missing a shot on a diamond lion. First ever 3 weeks of gameplay and over 100k gone along with a diamond bear. 3 hours into a new game and I've missed 2 out of 18 shots. Jeez, dude. That's wild. That is wild, man. Almost as wild as that super chat. Thank you so much once again. That's so generous. Super, super just blown away at the generosity of all of you guys tonight. It truly is just incredible, and I honestly can't thank you guys enough for all this amazing support. So thank you guys. Thank you all so, so much. Just incredible. Oh, here's something. I think that's rabbits, though. I think it's rabbits. Have any of these come back to their zones yet? I don't think they have. We might need to move up, like, onto the hill. Let's get up onto the hill and see. Yeah, the time was changed. We're just going to have to wait for them to come back. Because unfortunately in multiplayer, a lot of times if there's people in the area, they will not instantly teleport back to the zone. Usually in multiplayer, you have to wait for them to walk back to it, so we're probably going to be waiting for a few minutes, at least. Oh yeah, Wyatt, it's rough, dude. It's very unfortunate. I've had that happen a few times today, where I ran into the synchronization bug. I know the 22 is not suppressed. It sounds like it, but it's not. Hey, Lone Wolf, welcome, dude. Welcome back to the stream. It really is, Plying. It's crazy just how much they switched everything around. A lot of the species that we used to see in areas are in completely new areas now, with other species taking the place of where they used to be. It's kind of cool to see, though. I like it. These types of changes really keep things fresh for me. Where is it? Where's the 9? It's got to be here somewhere. That is the one that we smoked earlier, I think, when it was attacking us. The question is, where did this thing go? Pelican, thank you for the super chat, man. Let's hope it's not as elusive as my diamond javelina was. Took me 3 hours to track. Also funny that I have 2 diamonds and you don't. There's the feral pig. Oh, man. Unfortunate. But that's awesome, dude. Hopefully we can get this thing down somewhat quick. This has been like one of the most elusive capes I think I've ever chased after. And watch, it's probably going to troll us. With how my luck's been tonight, it's probably going to troll. And we're also probably going to be waiting here a long time because we chased it all the way down here. So it's got to walk all the way back up. Lone Wolf Gaming, thank you for renewing your membership for 18 months. That's incredible. 18 months as a Scarecrew member. That's crazy, dude. You're getting so close to getting the final badge. I cannot wait till we have some 2-year badge people in the chat. That's going to be crazy to see. Thank you so much. And Rogue Red Soul, thank you for another super chat. Question, if I shoot an animal from the shooting range on Hirschfelden or Parquet, will that shot count? And if so, can I harvest it? I think you could. I've never seen any animals actually go over there, though, so you'd probably have to push them over there. But I think technically, yeah, it would count. It would just be very difficult to get it to work out. Uh-oh, there's got to be lions. Oh, no, that's the wind. We need to back up. That is the wind spooking them off. That's not good. That's going to make this harder. Mason, thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated, man. Hopefully your day has been going as fantastic as mine has. Let's see if we can track down this cape. Oh. 5, 7, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3. He's not here yet. He's not here yet. I think I might have actually missed another... Oh no, I think I got them all. I think I got all the super chats. I thought I missed one for a second, but I think we're good. Yeah, there's nothing here yet. What direction is he going to come from? And how long is it going to take him? And what was the one behind us? I'm also curious about that, because we got a call from one back there. Yeah, 18 months. That's crazy, right? Alright, later, Dodge. Thanks for watching. Will I make a super guide for Verhonga? I don't know if I'll make a, like, full-on guide, but I'll definitely do, I think, a wildebeest guide. Since they made them drink in the daytime, and I've done a decent bit of hunting for them, and it's been very fun. So I think, if anything, that's the type of guide you would see from me. Still no level 9. I just want to see him again so we have a little more hope. Because I haven't seen him since he initially ran into the trees down there. Over in that area, and then we chased him for probably 20 minutes without seeing him once. Oh, that's him. Oh my gosh. That's him. Oh my gosh, that's him. That's our level 9. Oh my gosh. That's the least expected spot to see him, and we got him. Oh my gosh, finally. Oh, that took so long, but he's down. I swear, if this thing trolls, after 36 minutes of chasing it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I won't be happy. Is it? It's a diamond! Yes! Oh, thank God it's a diamond. Oh my gosh. That felt so good to seal the deal on that thing. Oh my gosh, I should probably drink some water. I was so focused on getting this thing, I forgot to drink water. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. We finally got it. We finally got this thing. That was such a crazy chase. And the way that ended was just crazy. It literally snuck up behind us at the most unexpected time. That was so cool. I am really happy with how that chase ended. That was well worth the time spent chasing after him. Wow. It definitely was not bighorns, but it was a couple points above diamond. And with the small horns, that's about as much as you can ask for, is to get a couple points above diamond. Wow, that was a crazy, incredible chase. I'm sorry, Pelican. I know you've been getting trolled by them. I'm sorry, dude. Oh man, that was fun. That was such a crazy chase. I can't get over how exciting that chase was. Wow. Well, what perfect timing, because that was the end of my 2 hours for streaming that I had tonight anyway, so that ended pretty perfectly, but we are gonna go ahead and jump into the trophy lodge to take a look at this dude. And also, thank you, Pador, for helping out with this Cape Buffalo. I really appreciate the time reset and everything. Super awesome. Super awesome. It made for one of the most crazy moments I've had since they released the ARs. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And the 454 doing the job as always. Such a great handgun. That's gonna be a fun thing to put in a video, being able to use this handgun on a Cape Buffalo like that. So thank you to all of you for making all of this possible. That was a lot of fun. And thanks to everybody that's in the session for being just awesome people in general. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the lodge and take a look at this thing. Hey Adam, how's it? And I crashed. What a way to end it. That chase was so wild it crashed my game. But how's it going, Adam? How you doing, man? Hopefully you've been doing great. Is that the first diamond with the new 54? Yeah, that's my first diamond with the new 454. A pretty cool first diamond to get with it, honestly. I know, right, Johnny? Fantastic crashes. We're jumping back in, though, because I'm going to show it in the lodge. I promised you guys that we'll look at it in the lodge, so we will. And we'll also look at that mule deer, because I want to see it up close. Because the kill screen doesn't give you the best look at the Mule Deer racks because they're just so big. Let's go ahead and jump into... let's do Lodge 15 because that's the most recent lodge I've been tossing trophies in. I gotta say, guys, this has been one of the craziest streams we've had in months. Between breaking the all-time record for the channel for most concurrent viewers, I'm pretty sure the previous record was around 450, maybe 460, and we hit 500 and I think 27. So thank you all so much. It's just been an unreal amount of support tonight, and I'm just so grateful for it. So grateful for each and every one of you watching the streams. It's been a crazy, crazy evening and a crazy chase for this Cape Buffalo right here. Man, it feels good to have this guy in the lodge. He may not be the biggest Cape Buffalo diamond, but man, this guy's got a crazy story behind him now. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Mule Deer as well. Look at that. That's a wonky dude. That is a super wonky dude. Oh, and also, while I'm thinking about it, I gotta show you guys the brand new fixed version of that bugged rack. Because they finally fixed the rack that was bugged. Banded Tophead, thank you for the super chat, my dude. Been a fun time chilling here. I am glad to hear that, man. Glad you've been having a good time. So this right here is the bugged rack. You guys remember this, right? It used to be bent completely backwards. This is what it looks like now. I don't know if I like it or not. It's different. It's definitely different. So when I shot this, it was completely bent backwards, but look at it now. It's pointed in the right direction, but the antlers are all like squiggly. Bent in all kinds of weird directions. I just don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. It's better than it was, but... And also there's a little bit of a bug happening right now in the lodge where that rack's kind of having some issues. That honestly might have something to do with the fact that I shot this when it was still bugged. I mean, it's definitely not terrible. It makes for an interesting buck. This guy would probably be a little bit more on like the non-typical side of things. You know, we'll just pretend it's a non-typical buck for now. It's not bad. It's better than it was in my opinion. I do want to try and find one in game and actually get to shoot it with the rack like this, because keep in mind this one, when I shot it, it was the bugged rack, and then because they fixed it this update, it got, like, put in the direction it's supposed to. So I'm curious if that is what caused it to look so weird. I want to find one in-game and take it out and see if it's any different. Because it very well could be. Because I'm sure them getting changed in the lodge probably can mess with the way they look. So we'll see how things look on one that's actually, like, fresh in-game from the update. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. Once again, thank you to each and every one of you for dropping by. This has been a crazy, incredible stream. There will be no stream tomorrow because it's my day that I take off to record videos for the few days after. So we will be having no stream tomorrow, but there will be a stream the next day. So stay tuned for Thursday's stream. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here and for all of the amazing support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!